Welcome. Thank you for joining us for Up to the Minute. I am Dr. Lana Piago, Communications Director for Northwest College, and here's where you can find us. We are on the Houston City College District Facebook page and YouTube. We are also on X, LinkedIn, and on HCC TV at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. To share story ideas or for general inquiries, email us at hcc.uptotheminute@hccs.edu or call us at 713-718-6395. Well, today we will take a trip back into Texas history to preview a very special festival in LaGrange. It's called Bluff Schützenfest. It's a festival celebrating the rich German heritage of East Texas. It's more than a beer and heritage festival. There are all kinds of family fun and excitement planned for the day. Railey Tassin, educator, interpreter at Christchurch Brewery and Monument Hill State Historic Sites in LaGrange, is here to tell us all about the festival. But first, it's time for the latest Eagle news from across the Houston City College system, a place where we share the latest stories and events with students and faculty to support our mission for student success. If you have a story you'd like us to feature right here on Up to the Minute, we'd love to hear from you. Call us at 713-718-6395 and tell us all about it. Well, the HCC Arts Program presents a thriving and inclusive artist ecosystem with access to interactive spaces, robust networks, and the practical tools needed to succeed. Current core classes include HCC's distinguished sculpture programs, skill building workshops, and community events. These programs elevate handmade work, foster meaningful connections between professors and students, and empower artists with the knowledge and support necessary to build sustainable creative practices. Recently, at the Spring Branch campus, a group of students showcased their works for everyone to see. Here's a little preview of that event.
Hello everybody, we are at the Spring Branch campus today and we are at the Juried Student Exhibition. So today we are here celebrating the artwork that has been created throughout the semester. This is the Northwest Juried Student Art Exhibition here at Spring Branch Gallery. So you will see here a variety of different artworks. We have design, we have painting, we have drawing, we have digital media. These students have spent about 3 months or more working on particular pieces, working on a number of pieces, choosing and curating what pieces they feel like are the strongest to put in this exhibition.
I choose the people to give it like a meaning. For example, I really am a big fan of like marble and that kind of stuff. So it kind of represents me into, using their characters to actually show a symbolism. Like you can tell the looks of the characters that is right here, that they're showing that this is the path that you don't want to go, and it literally lets you know that each part gives you like a message. For example, this one shows you like how to stay motivated and keep your faith strong. This was my inspiration to actually make this piece and actually show people my faith and what I've been through, mostly the odds against me, Follow your dreams, follow your aspirations, follow your ideas. The greatest thing that God can give you is a mentality to actually have a lot of imagination. This course, drawing 1, 2, painting 1, 2, all of that is part of imagination. If you put something in your mind and you put it into it, anything can happen.
When it comes to teaching art, you give them a prompt, you can give students a prompt, you can guide them in certain directions, but for the most part, it's really beneficial to allow them room to be as creative as possible, and really just nourish their creativity so they can come to the conclusion of making the artwork themselves. Student-led learning is one of the ways that we have students create artwork. Discussions with students critiquing each other's artwork is one of the ways that students improve and learn from other peers. My advice for students, if you're interested in the arts, is to take a class here at HCC. I think the classes here at HCC are wonderful, very affordable. I think we have a very strong faculty group here at Northwest College, and you can see by looking at the artwork that we have some very talented students as well. I'm thankful for everybody who has come out today, who have come to support our students, family, friends, instructors, everyone who has been here to support our students. Thank you so much.
Well, we thank the students and the staff of the Spring Branch Visual Arts Program. If you or someone you know is interested in signing up for courses, the Visual Arts Program includes a focus on fundamental art skills, including 2D, 3D design, and art history, aimed at transferring to four-year institutions. And speaking of transferring to a four-year institution, at the Katy campus, an informative fair took place for HCC students looking to transfer to a four-year university. The transfer process can be confusing, and without the help of counselors, students can waste both time and money. So let's take a quick look at the fair.
We're at Katy campus this morning hosting the transfer fair, the Spring 26 transfer fair. And it's an opportunity for students to meet with various recruiters, universities, both inside Houston, outside Houston, and some from out of state. They come and they recruit our students. It's an opportunity for students to learn more about the opportunity, but also the transfer process. It is a big deal because universities are allowed to come on HCC campus only once a year. And this is where they were able to see our students, but kind of like put the face-to-face together rather than virtuals or email or phone. Because I don't know about you, I like to put face-to-face together with people I deal with. So that way, if I reach out to them, they will remember who I am and what I look like. So it's important for our students to have the same experience. This is the purpose for students to meet with our new recruiters face-to-face, so that way they can learn about that. And like I say, if you want to go to A&M, you want to go to UTD, you want to go to your choice of university, when you have the interactions with recruiter, you get to see them face to face. It's the connections, it's the relationship that you build early.
A lot of students don't know what they're looking for, and so when students discover new programs or new institutions that they didn't know about, it gives them just a whole lot more opportunities for their future. Definitely put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to meet with institutions and to talk about what they offer. Also, definitely look into scholarships and those deadlines, because a lot of students don't apply for scholarships. So there's lots of money that just goes untouched. And so definitely look at those scholarship deadlines, especially if you're looking to transfer soon.
Thank you to HCC TV for being here, the transfer team coordinators, the specialists, along with universities who participate in this event, because at the end of the day, it's how we collaborate together. So that way we provide that resources for students to transfer out to lift the barriers for students to transfer seamlessly.
The seamless transfer fair is very important for student success. HCC's transfer teams offer resources and tools to help students make informed decisions about transferring to the best four-year institutions. Dedicated transfer coordinators and specialists are working together with pathway advisors to support students throughout their academic journey and the transfer process. Well, that's all the Eagle News we have time for right now. Again, if you have a story you'd like us to feature on Up to the Minute, we'd love to hear from you. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have that conversation with Railey Tassin from the Texas Historical Society. We'll be right back.
My name is Jeff. Having a traumatic brain injury is understanding you were a lot smarter before the accident. I lost so many traits. Food donations from Suncoast Center of Independent Living help me tremendously. They can mean fully paying the bills off. That's one of the biggest gifts right there. I have a purpose again. Life goes on.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day's a new opportunity.
That's cool. Your hand's gotten so Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.
There have always been a few, ready to fight and win. Since 1775, these few have been Marines, and they come from across this land to defend the future of our nation. This year, our Corps celebrates 250 years, and Marines are proud to serve this country, each other, and all that is still to come for America.
For 250 years, America has depended on the courage of those who serve. They've defended our freedom and helped us become the nation we are today. At Wounded Warrior Project, we honor the past by building a better future for post-9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA.
Here in Houston, we're always planning the next step.
That step starts at Houston City College.
From caring
To creating.
to coding. HCC is the college Houston needs. Take your next step here.
Welcome back. The Texas Historical Commission is dedicated to preserving real places and tells real Texas stories. Railey Tassin from the Texas Historical Society joins us to talk about some of that history in the form of the Bluff Schützenverein. Thanks for joining us, Railey. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we know that beer and the production of beer have a lot to do with the festival, and we'll get to that part of the history of this festival. But can we start with the historical importance of the battles that were fought in LaGrange?
So there were no battles fought in LaGrange. One of them, the Dawson Massacre, was fought outside of San Antonio, and the Battle of Mir actually occurred in Mexico. But both of the groups of men that died in those events were brought back to LaGrange, since it was the hometown for a lot of those men, and they are buried on our grounds and have been since 1848. So it is kind of hallowed ground for Texas history now.
Great. Well, after the battles were over, a brewery was built on the grounds. How old are the breweries that were built there, and why were they so important?
So Heinrich Kreischow is a German immigrant. He purchased the property where the men are buried. And in the 1860s, he built his brewery, which is one of the earliest commercial breweries in Texas. So before craft beer, craft brewing was really a concept in Texas, Heinrich Kreischow was producing a product that was local, based in tradition, and for the local community.
Well, what were some of the events that took place during some of those very early celebrations?
Yeah, so along with the brewery, the Bluff Schützenverein was a society, a shooting society and social club made up of fellow German immigrants, just like Heinrich Kreischow. And they would meet at least once a month to have events with music, dancing. They would have masked balls, fish fries, celebrations for holidays, both German and American. So German Day, but also the 4th of July. And their biggest event was the yearly King Shoot, which usually took place around late May, early June, where everyone would compete to have the highest score and be named the shooting king or the Schützenkönig for the year.
Well, what were they shooting at or shooting for?
So they had ringed targets, and you were trying to get as many rings or as close to the bullseye as you could.
That's really a great way to preserve their German culture.
Absolutely. Vereins or clubs, whether dancing clubs, singing clubs, or shooting clubs, are a very German institution that was brought to the US.
Well, that is the history of the festival and the events of the past. What can you tell us about the events going forward at your event?
So our event is based off of these Bluffschützenverein festivities. So we can't have real shooting on the grounds, but we do have a one-of-a-kind laser shooting range where guests can take their best shot and try to get the highest score and become the laser shooting king of the festival. Along with that brewing legacy from Heinrich Kreische, we have around 18 or more craft breweries from across Texas that come out to our grounds to share some of their best brews or even special and limited releases that are based on German beer, Texas history, historic recipes, kind of paying homage to this history and legacy of craft brewing in Texas. There is live music all day, also paying homage to how live bands and music were always a part of Schützenverein celebrations. And of course, there's food and games and fun. Living history demonstrations brings in that other historical component as well. And hourly throughout the day, there are tours down to Kreische's brewery ruins, so you get to learn a little bit more about what brewing looked like in his day and how we've preserved it now.
Let me ask you about the food. A lot of folks may not know this outside of Texas, that Texas actually has a very rich German history. A lot of German immigrants came here and contributed to the Texas culture. My understanding is that chicken fried steak was originally something that is based on a German cuisine. So what is some of the food that you're going to have at the festival?
So another local nonprofit, Habitat for Humanity, will be cooking up sausages, a side with potatoes, and beef schnitzel as well. We have some pretzels, very German thing you're going to find at a beer festival. So you'll definitely be able to indulge in some German classics, the sausage and the beer and the pretzels.
Sounds great. Well, for those who are 18 and older, there will be several beer tastings at the event. Are tours and tastings going on outside of your event as well?
We have tours of the brewery ruins on weekends every Saturday at 2. And then we have general tours of the grounds on weekends as well, Saturdays and Sundays at noon. So even if you don't come for the festival, there are still ways to come and tour the grounds and get that history. But this is our only big beer event of the year.
Well, what drew you into Texas history, and what would you say is your favorite Texas history story or moment?
Oh, that's a great question. I remember being a kid and seeing the Texas historical markers along the roadways. They have the brown roadside signs I think everyone has seen, and just begging my mom to pull over so I could read every single sign we passed by. You can imagine turning that road trip into, really long road trip. But I was just fascinated at being able to read that plaque and think, this happened right here, where I'm standing. And so that power of place, that feeling that you get when you think about everything that's occurred at the same site you're standing is what really makes me feel passionate about history. And that's something I get to experience every day working at this site. It's seen various groups of people for centuries that have come up to the bluff. So not just the German immigrants, but going back to indigenous groups and Spanish and French explorers as well. And then having that early beer history, the ruins of the brewery here, Kreischer's house still standing. I get to really feel history happened here every day. That's my favorite part.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Railey Tassin. We look forward to your event, and we'll have a link to your site in our show notes in case people want more information.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have a few announcements. We'll be back in 60.
En Houston, siempre planeamos el siguiente paso.
Ese paso comienza en Houston City College.
Del cuidado.
A la creación.
A la promoción.
HCC es la universidad que Houston necesita. Tu siguiente paso es aquí.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
When a child is fighting a critical illness, one truth touches us all. Every child deserves a childhood. A wish sparks a ripple of hope that transforms communities far and wide. And when we grant wishes together, we create a movement of kindness, strength, and unity. Become a wish maker today and be part of a journey that truly changes lives.
When he has cancer in his brain.
It was like, why me? Why my child? But at St. Jude, it's a huge mental relief that all of my child's care is taken without any bills. It is a huge blessing.
It was all about keeping him alive, and it was all focused on him.
St. Jude is a place where my child's life was saved. It's like the holy place for me.
When he has cancer in his brain.
It was like, why me? Why my child? But at St. Jude, it's a huge mental relief that all of my child's care is taken without any bills. It is a huge blessing.
It was all about keeping him alive, and it was all focused on him.
St. Jude is a place where my child's life was saved. It's like the holy place for me.
Caleb's my best friend. He's a fireball, full of energy all day, every day. When we came to St. Jude, it really put us at ease a lot. Everyone is caring, everyone is loving here, and they're trying to save people's lives all over the world. So everything that you donate is being used. Very grateful for everyone that helped out.
Dear coach, they don't teach you that inner strength is the most important kind of strong, but you taught me that.
They don't teach you how to build confidence in yourself or how to deal with all the pressures all at once, but you taught me that.
First tee was more than golf. It's where I discovered what I'm capable of.
You didn't just prepare me for 18 holes. You were preparing me for every day of my life. Learn more at firsttee.org.
Welcome back. Here are a few special events and upcoming classes that we think you should know about. How to survive a disaster. Join HCC Central and Northeast College's Centers for Entrepreneurship for an informative workshop highlighting some special programs offered by the U.S. Small Business Administration to support small businesses before, during, and after a disaster. Whether you are launching a new venture or managing an existing business, this workshop provides practical tools and insights to help ensure your business is prepared, protected, and positioned for recovery. It is virtual, so we'll have a link on our show page. That's happening May 12th from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Zoom. And join Southeast College for Historical Perspectives on Freedom and Change. While celebrating this event, participants will increase their understanding and appreciation of Juneteenth by engaging in activities that highlight the historical significance of emancipation and its continued impact on freedom, culture, and community. And that is May 18th at 11 a.m. at the Southeast Campus. Learn how to use leading AI tools, Copilot, Claude, Gemini, and ChatGPT to strengthen your business plan, improve financial clarity, and make smarter decisions during Scale Smarter Financial AI Lab series. Across 4 hands-on sessions, you'll evaluate your business plan, analyze financials, and build forecasts that test scenarios, manage cash flow, and prepare for funding. By the end, you'll have a complete AI-supported financial management system tailored to your business. And that's May 21st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the South Campus Workforce Building. And step into the neon-lit future. Put your skills to the test at Hack HCC Code Runners. Houston City College's first large official hackathon. Inspired by Cyberpunk 2077, this event brings together creativity, technology, and collaboration for an unforgettable 24+ hour build experience. You do not need to be an expert to participate. Hackathons are one of the best ways to learn new skills, meet other students, and gain real experience outside the classroom. Whether you're brand new to coding or already building projects, there's a place for you. And that is May 22nd from 11 a.m. to noon at the West Houston Institute. And the HCC Garden Club will meet at 7:45 a.m. for a tour of Grace Fellowship Community Garden, followed by an opportunity to help out. Pulling weeds, mulching, and harvesting veggies are all likely activities. Please wear sunscreen, bring a water bottle, hat, and sunglasses. Garden gloves and pruners will be available for those that don't have their own. And again, that is May 23rd from 7:45 to 11 a.m. at the Grace Fellowship Church on South Mason Road in Katy. Well, that's our show for today. Thank you for joining us on Up to the Minute. We'll see you all next time.